So following on from last week's lesson, we're going to be focusing again on the fundamental movement skill of running. So running is a really important skill, so whether it's running for the bus, running in a football game, or running for enjoyment, it's important that you have a good understanding of the correct technique so that you can run safely. So running is quite similar to walking, however there is a difference, and this is called the flight phase. So with walking, you're keeping one foot on the ground at all times, but with running, both feet are in the air, so this is called the flight phase. So just to recap on last week's lesson, we focused on points 1 and 2. Point 1 focus on our head, so we're keeping our head in a straight line, it's stable and it's up. So imagine you have a string on top of your head and it's pulling you up, and you have proper posture. So we don't have any wobbly heads, we're not looking up and down, we're keeping it forward. And the second point is focusing on our elbows. So our elbows should be in a 90-degree angle, so that means straight down and straight across. So I want you to incorporate both skills again in today's lesson, but we're going to be adding in points 3 and 4. So points 3 is focusing on the arm again. So we still have it in the 90-degree angle, it's close to our body, and it's going to be moving in opposition to the legs, our arms are. So the drive is coming from the shoulder, and if my left arm is forward, my right leg is going to be back. So they're moving in rhythm with each other. Second point is our legs. So our thighs, you're going to want to get the legs up quite high and in another 90-degree angle. If your thighs aren't up high, you're not going to be able to get a good stride, so you're not going to be able to move quite fast. So I'm going to demonstrate all 4 skills in running today, and then it's going to be your chance to try them out. So I'm imagining that I'm running in a straight line and in a narrow path. I'm back. So just very quickly before we head out to the yard, I'm going to recap on all 4 points so we're very clear. So point 1 was focusing on our head, so we're looking forward, we're imagining that there's a string on top of our head, with really good posture, shoulders back and down, and we're keeping it stable, so we're not flinging it around anywhere. Point 2 is we're focusing on our arm, so it's in a 90-degree angle, that means straight down, straight across. Point 3, focusing on the arm again, however we're keeping them tight into our bodies this time, we're not flailing them out like this, we're keeping them in. We're running in opposition, our arms are running in opposition to our legs, so if my left arm is forward, my right leg is back, and they're moving in rhythm with each other, that means they're going again and again. And point 4 is focusing on our legs, so we want to get our thighs up really, really high, so we're getting good strides. We don't want our legs out really far, keep them at a hip length, and we're going to try them all 4 together.